Hey, it's Clay at claytrader.com. This will be a live trade video where I try to capture some of my day trades as they play out live. One quick clarification, I am trading futures. If you don't know what futures are, I'll put a link down below to a totally free 4-part series that will walk you through the futures market, how they work. But in a nutshell, to maybe get you interested, and especially if you are somebody that's annoyed and frustrated by the pattern day trader rule, there is zero pattern day trader rule within the world of futures. So many other good reasons to trade them, but that is one of them in and of itself. Second, I am trading futures through a prop firm. What is a prop firm? How does a prop firm work? Which prop firm am I using? All that can be found at the link you see up there at the top of the screen. I'll also put it down in the description area. But overall, a prop firm is a way for you to put very little of your money at risk, and then you have a whole lot of upside potential. So if that sounds like something that could be of value to you, then again, like I said, check out that link up above or down in the description area. So I will pause the screen recording software for now, and I'll be back as soon as I find a potential trade. All right, market starting to pick up pace here even more. I'm just going to watch and let it develop here and see what it wants to do. Got to be careful to resist the urge of chasing. I mean, it may still keep going up, but to go long around here seems like a bit, ooh, that's what I mean. There are some people that bought up here and that fast. Look at how the market turned around on them. Again, to be fair, maybe it recovers and I get bailed out, but yeah, if I were one of those people at this exact moment in time, I'd be pretty nervous. But I don't know, as it heads back up, like I said, maybe they'll get bailed out, and they have been bailed out. But regardless, though, whoa, all right, things are quite snappy here. Just want to put a test order, make sure it's not my platform. But yeah, my orders are showing up instantly, so it doesn't seem like there's a delay in the platform itself. Again, I just keep putting orders, so I'm just trying to make sure. Yeah, and those are instantaneously showing up. All right, well, I'll sit back and... Wow, just heading straight up. All right, I'll pause. All right, I'm interested in buying this pullback here. Okay, just starting small. Okay, I have 2 NQs right now, nothing major. All right, so just taking those out for $85. I can start the sequence over again, but for a little context, I've been on vacation for the past week, so I am feeling kind of rusty. One of those things where I still kept an eye on the markets, don't get me wrong, but the internet I was on was very, very sketchy. And I did do some trading, but it was not the same because it was basically like, I mean, you could argue, and I would probably have to concede that it was not wise on my part to trade with the type of internet that I was on. But I was just essentially trading, I don't know, whatever you want to call it, scared, conservative the entire time. But now I'm back on my home internet, so I'm back to like the normal type of trading. So I do still feel very, very rusty because like I said, even though I was trading, it wasn't the type of trading that I would normally be doing. And bummer, that's a problem with these again. Right off of that 21 EMA. All right, well, we'll see if it maybe wants to come back down, but I'll pause. All right, looking to buy this pullback here at the green line. Down a little more. Getting interested in playing the pullback here. Looking interested in buying at the green line. All right, I will pause, but I'll keep a close eye on it because these things can get jumpy. So if I miss entry point, I apologize in advance, but I'll do my best to capture it. If it does look like it's going to go down there, I'll pause. Okay, maybe. In. And out there we go. Nice, quick little scalp, bringing me up to 460 very, very quickly. So again, that's what I mean by futures are pretty cool. Yeah, there's no pattern day trading rule. Yeah, they're open pretty much around the clock, 23 hours a day, 6 days a week. but they can also move very quickly. Now, of course, that goes in both directions. So you've got to know how to manage risk like you do with anything in trade, right? If you don't manage risk, no matter what you're trading, you're going to find yourself in trouble. And that certainly pertains to the world of futures too. But there we go. All right. Glad I was patient. Yes, in hindsight, had I held longer, I would have been up that much more. But that's hindsight. And like I said, I'm a little rusty right now, trying to build back up some confidence. But overall, happy with that one. And good to know that I can still be patient and wait for entries. Give an order at the green line right there. I'm in. Out there for 250. If you're wondering, wait, what just happened? That's the other nice thing about prop firms is, yes, futures are great, but when you do it through a prop firm, you can trade multiple accounts, and then you can start to do copy trading. I mean, there are so many cool things you can do with it, but just, without going too far down rabbit holes, that is why, sorry, this is genuinely live, so this is not a voiceover. I am genuinely trying to explain things, analyze, decide if I want to put on another trade, all that sort of stuff in real time. So this is very much so live trading. So sorry for the awkward pauses there. But that is another nice thing about, the prop firms and just why that was 0. And then all of a sudden it's 250. So my other account, like I said, is still up that 450. But like I said, prop firms are great. You can do the multiple accounts, do copy trading. And copy trading is kind of a nuclear explosion type growth thing. You can have up to, with prop firm, I'm using 5 accounts, and then you can copy trade, meaning if you have 5 accounts and you make one trade for $500, let's say, but you copy it to your 4 other accounts, well, technically now you made that one trade 5 times. So instead of walking away with $500 total, you'd walk away with $2,500 total, right? Because $500 per account if there's 5 accounts. Some basic math there. So let's hop the MNQ here. Let's oh, really? All right. Anyways, I thought I was going to make more than 750 on that. Now, granted, I wasn't looking as much because I changed to MNQs, which is still the same general chart, but the volatility is just a little less. Wow. All right. Try some down there. And I'll start small. This is why I wanted to start small. Blue line is my average price. I have 18 MNQs. Blue line again is my average price. Tried to buy some more down there. Was not fast enough. See if we can get back above that blue line. Here we go. So now 129 on that one. And that's always the benefits of starting small. It gives yourself flexibility. Had I gone all in from the get-go, there would have been 0 flexibility available in that trade. So that right there is a good example of the power of starting small. And all right, I'm starting to knock off the rust. But yeah, what a move down. Holy smokes. I'll go ahead and pause. All right, I may look to give it another go with another position building perspective here. We'll see if it wants to get a little bit more overextended, and I will start small again. But I want to first see it come down some more. Oh, now it's already bouncing back up, so maybe that idea has sailed. Also, maybe I'll just call it good as far as the morning session is concerned. Rust has been knocked off, but there's some good action here. All right, I'll pause. So on that note, I think I am going to go ahead and call it good. Before I go, though, I do want to personally invite you to get signed up for this free live online event that I'm offering. So if you're interested in learning more so about the tools I'm using, how I build consistency, how I manage risk, and just make sure that you're operating within the proper framework as a trader. A lot of people show up, and I can understand why they're operating in the framework that they are, but it doesn't mean it makes sense in all actuality. So this will be a good, I argue, a good class, no matter where you're at on the spectrum, but especially if you're new and just showing up, I think there's going to be a lot of good value here. So you can go to the link in the description area or just go to claytrader.com/live to learn when the next live class actually is. So thanks for hanging out. Feels good to kind of start to shake off the rust. And yeah, it's feeling good. And by the way, I am live streaming. I live stream at 11 a.m. Eastern time. So make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications so that you are made aware of when I do go live, because sometimes I'll hop on randomly also, and that'll tell you when. So if you want to see me trade live, ask me questions, hang out during the day, then definitely make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications so that you can be made aware of when I am live. So thanks for watching. Take care and have a good one.